welcome to RetroTour. Today we are going to be playing Super Mario World. This is one of my most beloved games from my childhood, and I'm not necessarily playing it because I have something new or frankly even interesting to say about it, but it's just kind of one of those enjoyable games that I always love to come back and play. I've already beaten it once since I got my new SNES Classic about a year back, and I just kind of felt like playing it again, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, that 89 up there is the best I've ever done on this game. I have not ever 100% completed. This playthrough is probably also not going to be 100% complete because I just really don't want to have to get every exit to every level. I will try to see everything, but I just don't want to go back and grind the few things that I don't know whether or not I beat. Just be kind of obnoxious to keep track of. So, I missed it. At this beginning part, if you time it right, you can actually jump for when the dialogue appears. So, welcome, this is Dinosaur Land, in this strange land that we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Interestingly, this was the first time I'd ever seen the name Bowser. Before this, I only knew him as King Koopa. Yoshi's Island 1 or 2. Usually, I beat Yoshi's Island 2 first, because I want to have Yoshi for the Yoshi's Island 1 level. But, if you beat Yoshi's Island 1, that gets you to the P-switch a little faster. Let's stop into Yoshi's house real quick. Hello, sorry, but I'm not home. But I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser, Yoshi, with a paw print. It never really occurred to me that that paw doesn't really look like Yoshi's. I remember spending a lot of time in this level. I remember hearing somewhere that you can go down this chimney. I'll be honest, I haven't looked it up since I heard about that as a kid, but I spent a lot of time trying to get down that chimney. So, this time, you know what, I'm gonna go for Yoshi's Island 2. That's usually what I do first, because I want a Yoshi. What a way to start it off. Trying a slick way to get an extra life, and I botch it right on the first go. There we go. That's just basically teaching me about the spin jump, which this was the first game to use the spin jump. Also, I heard that there's something that you can do on this level to get like a cloud in your inventory. I saw Space Hamster do it, but it honestly just seemed like way more work than it was worth. I also don't know that I'm good at this game to actually get it. Yeah, if you weren't aware, with you hitting Yoshi, if you get a Yoshi egg while you already have a Yoshi, it doesn't turn into a second one. It just turns into an extra life. Which, this level is one of the better sources of extra lives early on in the game. My favorite one is the first castle. Especially when I'm playing with my nephew, and I never know why that occurs. I'm sure it says somewhere, but like, occasionally Yoshi will lay an egg that has a mushroom or something in it, and I don't know what to do with that. I know it happens when you like eat one of the eggs, or eat one of those apple things, but I have no idea what triggers it. Maybe I should have done a little bit of research, but whatever. Just a fun little romp. Oh dear. Oh no, no, Yoshi! No! Yoshi! Ah! That was a waste. Whatever. I'm not gonna go through that level again. I mean, it's easy enough to do. You know what? What the heck? I'm going back. I'm getting me a Yoshi. Yeah, extra life right there. Boom, there's my Yoshi. If you weren't aware, you can hit start and then select to get out of any level you've already beaten. Oh, and Yoshi's Island, or Yoshi's house here is a little different now. I mean, everything else is the same, but this says, it is possible to fill in the dotted line blocks. To fill in the yellow ones, just go west, then north to the top of the mountain. Which, that never made any sense to me because, you know, I got this game when I was like in first grade, and I didn't know my cardinal directions yet, so... West and the north? Well... Nearly messed that up. Ah, fire flower. Another interesting point is I actually played this game before I played Super Mario Bros. 3. So a lot of the ideas in this, while they're taken from Super Mario Bros. 3, I was unfamiliar with them. I had played Super Mario Bros. 1 and 2, but never 3. I don't remember why exactly. I know that most of the games I played, it was because my older brother had borrowed them from a good friend of his. Like, that was how I played games like Dragon Warrior, Trojan, Legend of Zelda 2. All of those were games I didn't know as a kid, but my brother's best friend did. Oh my, you've gotta be kidding me. So... yeah, when you own games as a kid, there's a certain amount of familiarity with them, but when they're games that you borrow, even if they're not good games, there's kind of like an air of mystery or mystique about them that makes them, like, better or more desirable. I mean, heck, I remember I borrowed Contra 3 from one of my friends, like, 4 or 5 times. And, I mean, I'm not saying the game was bad, just unbelievably difficult. I mean, it was rare that I would get past the stage that had those weird, you know, freaky Terminator guys in it. And yet, I played that game over and over and over again because it wasn't my game, it was a friend of mine's game, and just seemed so much cooler for it. I wonder if there's a more efficient way to gather these coins. I don't know. The only thing I can really think of. Good amount of lives. And yellow switch. Now, I always thought it was awesome that when you hit the yellow blocks, you get a mushroom. They're kind of like a question mark block, but they always dispense mushrooms. And the green switch is the same, but always dispenses feathers. So, I remember as a kid, I was really looking forward to those other ones. I remember seeing the pink one and thinking, or I think it's called the red switch, but they're pink. And I was wondering, what do you get out of those? Fire flowers? And it's nothing. No, you just hit them, and it's like it's like hitting one of these brown blocks. Just boom. Ah! Woo! That was it's not worth dying for. I mean, there might be a block down there, but I don't remember. It's funny how I know, like, parts of this really well and others are kind of foggy. That's a bit dangerous to do. I've actually spit that out over onto the lava before. It's like, whoops! Ah, there goes a life. Yeah. When you stomp on an enemy, you can jump high. If you hold the jump button, use up on the control pad to jump high in the shallow water. You know, it's kind of funny. This game is such a pleasant pacing, and the soundtrack is great. It's just a relaxing play. Yeah, that one, I think you need to get 50 coins throughout the level in order for that to be a one-up mushroom. If you don't, it's just a single coin. Yeah, I should probably pay more attention to those and actually, like, get points from it, rather than just sort of hitting it and being like, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, interestingly, this was not my first game on the Super Nintendo. The first game that we got when my brother got this for his birthday was the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. So I had already played that game before I played this one. In fact, the first time I played this was over a friend's house. I didn't even realize that there was a Mario Brothers for the Super Nintendo. So I hadn't played a Mario Brothers since Mario Brothers 2. But I was far more familiar with the first Super Mario Brothers because that came with our NES, which, again, my brother got for his birthday. So the first time that I realized that you could get extra lives, there we go. Extra lives for hitting a ton of things with a single star. That was kind of cool, and I found out that other Mario games work that way too. But yeah, when I played this game, I'd played Mario Brothers 1 and 2, and I wasn't really sure what to expect with this one. Was it going to be more like Mario Brothers 1 or Mario Brothers 2? It was, of course, much more like Mario Brothers 1, which I liked. I mean, Mario Brothers 2 was fun, but I thought it was so hard as a kid. Like, heck, I still find it pretty hard. I'm not sure I've ever been past the snow level in it. I don't think I have. I don't remember. So, it might be tempting to, like, hit those turtles, but if you're willing to spend a little bit of extra time, you can clunk them all on the head. And they, this all counts as a single jump. So, you hit enough of them and you start getting one-ups. Ah. Come on. There we go. But if you punch them, that doesn't count. And if you touch the ground, that doesn't count. As long as you're on the fence, you can continue racking up the extra lives. This is the best extra life mining that I know of in the game. I'm sure there's a better one, but I don't know of it. I'll go back for that one extra life. I think there's only one more turtle back here. Koopa, rather. Turtle. I don't know why Nintendo has, like, weird names for its stuff. I mean, it's, you know, Koopas are clearly turtles, but they're called Koopas for some reason. Maybe it's because they're, like, you know, anthropomorphic. But not, like, really anthropomorphic. They're kind of their own thing. Who knows? those supposed to be anyway? Like, I always thought of them as like giant mallets. Like, oh man, I didn't realize I'd wasted that much time. That was silly. There we go. That's another thing I like about the game, and in my opinion, it does kind of harken back to Super Mario Brothers 2, that all the boss fights are kind of unique. There's different ways to defeat them. Alright. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in the castle, number 1, and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. And continue and save. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and start on Donut Plains 1. Another kind of funny thing, as a kid, I actually liked the Fire Flower way better than the cape. While you could fly past a bunch of stuff with the cape, and that was neat, the cape requires you to be like right next to an enemy in order to hurt them, where you can hurt them from much farther away with the Fire Flower. And I was absolutely not good enough to do that float thing. My brother could do it, and he did, but I could not. So the Fire Flower, to me, was the better call for just sort of, I guess, what you might say, day-to-day adventure. If there was a level with a lot of complicated jumps, well, then I'd go for the cape. Not because I could fly past it, but rather because it, oh my goodness, come on, it allowed me to float. There we go. There's a pattern to these things, I don't know it. Come on. I don't need extra lives. There's a kind of neat area through that. You know what the heck. I'll ditch Yosh. So, this is where the game kind of teaches you how to do the float thing. As you can see, even though I can do it now, I'm not real good at it. The trick is just to rock back as Mario's going forward. You don't need to press forward at all. You just watch Mario. When he starts dipping, you pull back. It's a neat little mechanic to the game. It doesn't really come in handy that often. You can. I suppose there's the whole level you can fly past. So you climb. But yeah, it's just a cool little area. Teach you about it and reward you for doing it well. Unfortunately, I had to lose Yosh. First I remember seeing charge and chucks, and I don't think they were in any game before that. Oh, dagnabbit. No! Yosh. Oh, come on. As you can see, I am very good at this game. Few people can aspire to the kind of skill that I have. Alright. You know what? I think that's a good place for us to leave it off here. If you enjoyed the show, you like the playthrough, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe. I might do more of this in the future. I might actually finish the Mario Brothers game. It's kind of fun. I enjoyed it, and honestly, the Let's Play is a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be, so could be doing this a little bit more in the future and with other games. I could go through the entire SNES Classic library. I've got a few Super Nintendo cartridges laying around. Could work through with my Super NT Classic, or Super Analog NT thing. Alright, well, that's going to wrap it up for RetroTour. Be sure to join us next time. See you later.